Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Renee In Tune. This reading is going to be for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. We're going to talk a little bit about the current energy in career and the current energy in love. If you have not done so already, feel free to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel and share your energy with me so that I can more accurately tap into you, to your energy. And remember that this is a collective Capricorn reading, so it's not going to resonate with everything is not going to resonate with everybody. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I already see your energy coming out in the deck. So let's hop into it. We're going to get like 2 more good shuffles and then hop into it. Yes. There's one. And one more. All right. And those of you who are interested, this is the Crystal Visions Tarot deck that I am using. I will list them in the description box down below. I'm also going to pull for you a message from the Moonology Oracle deck as well. So let's talk about it. Okay, the Empress. I like this energy already. Okay, this is Taurus, Libra energy. Depending, you might have that in a prominent place in your natal chart, but you are really like nurturing yourself. You're really taking care of yourself. You're really, practicing self-care activities. You're taking time for yourself. You're nurturing your craft. Like there's something that you enjoy doing. I feel like you're taking time to actually do that. You're nurturing your emotions. It's like as you feel them, you're acknowledging them, and I know that this is about career, but it's like I feel you acknowledging your emotions, because I feel like those things kind of they get in the way. The 6 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, so I feel you finding balance. It's like you're wanting to find harmony and peace and balance, and you had to go through a particular maturation process and let go of some old mindsets and old behavior patterns in order to do so. And you figured that out, and you knew that's what you had to do. It's like so many messages trying to come through at one time, so I'm getting like a little tongue twisted. But you knew that's what you wanted to do. And so you started to find ways to do it. And even though it was like a little grueling at first, right? And now you figured out some ways that you can care for yourself. That you can water yourself. You know what I mean? And this is like physically, like you could be definitely taking action towards, eating healthier or taking care of your body in certain ways. Or you could be definitely taking the time to write or I don't know, listen to music or create music. Like you're creating, you're actually caring for yourself. You're doing things you enjoy doing. And it's like, but you had to, it took a lot of work for you to get there because you were busy working or doing other things, doing what you thought you were supposed to do. And I feel like you're finally, learning how to just care for yourself, to be in the moment. The 4 of Swords is here. So you had to do some healing, right? I don't even feel I just feel like you needed rest. You needed a break. Like some of you might have recently experienced some health issues. I feel like if that was the case, it was telling you to slow down. It was like you wouldn't take care of yourself until you got into a position where you really had to, you really needed to. You had to be not doing well or not feeling well in order to start really focusing on the little things and really taking care of your body and your health. So I feel like if that's something you experienced as of late, it was to kind of slow you down a little bit and put you in a position where you kind of had to start nurturing yourself more. But I feel like on a more creative note, it's like you had to be put in that position to, and again, this is all a part of this maturation process that you've been going through, in order to find, create a peace and a harmony and a balance. Because even though I feel like work is not the problem. You've been working, but there just wasn't a peace. There wasn't a balance there. The Queen of Wands is here. So this is big Leo energy. You guys, there's a lot of Taurus, Libra energy here, Aquarius energy showing up. So you're literally finding your groove. It's like you had to take this time to focus on you, to nurture yourself, to nurture your projects or your body, in order to like loosen up any blockages in your creativity, in order to let yourself flow a bit, because there's more speaking up for yourself that you're doing here. You're like sharing more. You're helping other people. You're putting other people first, but you're kind of making sure that you're taking care of you first. Whatever that is, boundaries, like if you're needing to ask for, more pay or more time, like you're doing that. You're making sure that you're putting yourself first. You're not afraid to say it. But it's like it took a process for you to get there. It was like you were overextending yourself, or you were just kind of like doing a lot. You were working a lot, stretching yourself thin, and then you got into this position where it was like your body was like, whoa, hold on, okay, let's keep it together here. And so that's what you started focusing. Again, it was a process, but it's brought you to kind of leave some old mindsets and behavior patterns behind and step into some new mindsets and behavior patterns that are more conducive to you and your growth and where you're headed. And the thing is, you're opening yourself up to more creativity. Like some of you are like making music. You're creatives, you're writing, you're like, you're artists, you're fashionistas, you're chefs, there are things you love to do and you're creating out of it now. It's like, because you're letting the flow happen more with this time that you took to heal yourself, to focus on your relaxation, your rest, to focus on nurturing yourself. The star is here, so this is what this is all about. As you heal, you help others to heal. You know what I mean? So it's like you've been through this healing process, and it's opening you up creatively. It's just expanding your confidence and expanding your ability to ask for what you deserve, to be straightforward about it. And the star energy here says, as you heal others. So whatever you're doing, whatever you've been doing, is opening you up to expressing yourself more, and it's opening you up to maybe, starting an online presence, or sharing more online of yourself. You're showing others, you're teaching others, you're sharing. People are seeing you, and you're helping them to heal too. Like you're helping them through their process, whether you realize it or not. You know what I mean? You're stepping outside of a box here. You're getting innovative. You're kind of like that rebel with a cause. You know what I mean? Like you root for the underdog, and so they probably are the underdog, or you just feel like there's something that you need to be doing, and so you've kind of taken the necessary steps to get to the point of doing that. This isn't really talking much about your money. It's just talking about your peace in terms of creating, and being able to find that harmony, that balance. Again, some of you could be taking a look at your astrology and learning how you can incorporate that into building on your strengths and weaknesses, when it comes to your career, in terms of your career. And you're definitely getting into serving others. Like you don't even, it's not even like an intention here. It's just happening because you decided to really put yourself first and take care of you first. You're almost automatically serving others. The Three of Pentacles. Okay, so we're moving on now. We're gonna go into love. I was like ahead of myself, but yeah, we're gonna step into love now. Three of Pentacles here. Okay, partnership. I like that. The Hermit here. So it's like you're ready. You've been nurturing yourself so much. You've been stepping into new areas where you can build abundance, even if it's like outside of your natural career. I feel like you're stepping into new lanes, because you've spent this time really nurturing yourself and doing a lot of healing. You've been really, really like putting yourself first. And I like it because you don't always do that. It's like you've got this thing where you got to get things done or put other people first or take care of things. And you kind of set yourself to the side often, but you haven't been doing that lately. You've been putting yourself first. And I feel like it's boiling over. It's like that Venus, that Venus energy where we're talking about love and money, right? Taurus and Libra energy, where you're finding balance in both, you know, your sensualities, your practical world, and also your mind, your mental state, and your partnerships. So this is boiling over into your love life. I don't know that some of you are actually, you know, in these partnerships, but if you're not, you're attracting this. You're attracting partnerships. Somebody is watching you. Somebody's checking you out. Somebody wants to connect with you, wants to work with you. Probably somebody who is related to the career that you do. Like, you're probably attracting somebody that loves the work that you do and wants to applaud you, or someone who wants to work with you, who wants a partnership with you. So that's definitely attracting you, you know, a partner. This is not just a business related thing. It's like there's attraction here. There is a want to create a partnership that's stable. It's about stability. It's about business. It's about money. It's about, you know, those things, but it's also about loving each other. It's also about growing together. So I feel like this is, you know, in your energy field, but I feel like you're kind of like closed off to it at this time. We got the hermit energy. So you're in your own bubble. You're just doing your own thing. You're focusing on yourself. You're trying to find, you know, your deeper meaning, your higher perspective. You're asking all the questions internally that you feel like you need to ask, because you want this. You want love. You want this partnership. It's in your energy. You want it. You're attracting it. You're almost ready for it, but it's like you're still in a tender state. It's like you figured out how to nurture yourself more, how to love on yourself more, but you're still in a tender state. You're still, you know, you're taking your time, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. The Four of Cups is here. So you may get discouraged. You may get discouraged from new opportunities, new suitors, people trying to, you know, approach you. You just kind of like, not so interested. And it's because, you know, there's not a lot of motivation there. And it's because you just been through a lot, you know. You're still in that tender phase where you're in your own bubble, and, you know, you're focusing on what you love to do. You're focusing on your work. So yes, you're attracting a ton of things, because that is like beautiful. It's beautiful energy. So people are they're looking at you. They want partnership with you. They want to work with you. They love the work that you do. They love they love how you're shining. But you're just kind of like, well, you're in a tender place still. You're coming from healing. You may have been, you know, like ill or dealt with some recent, you know, health issues. So you're coming from, you know, caring for yourself on that level. You've been trying to learn how to tap into your creativity and allow that to flow on top of, you know, the work that you do, or, you know, making that or attempting to make that the work that you do. So you have been really focusing on trying to love what you do, period. And you knew that there were things that you came across that you had to work on in order to get to that place. So you're still hermiting, you're still in that tender place, but, you know, and it makes you kind of discouraged or standoffish to like new people or new opportunities. But it's there. It's there. Take your time with it, but it's there. It's coming. Look at the Six of Swords, okay? So, yeah. When you find movement in your life, this is what's happening. It's like when you find the movement that you're seeking, right? When your mental shifts are like, you know, get to where they're headed, right? Or when you find the movement that you're seeking in your business sector, and not just your business sector, because your business sector is completely like affecting your creativity. It's affecting your spirituality. It's affecting the way that you have, the impression that you have on other people, right? Once you get to that place, then I feel like love, like not so much a love, but sensible partnership, like something that is worth committing to, is going to open up to you, like, or you're going to open up to it. You're going to find more opportunity for that and be more open to it, coming into your world sometime probably in the next 6 weeks or 6 months. For some of you, the Two of Swords is here. For now, you're just kind of like indecisive. You don't see that other people clearly in terms of love, because you're just really focusing on yourself and your own journey that you're on. And, you know, that's the best place for you to be. So let's quickly get a Moonology message here, because I'm already running a little long. A fiery climax approaches. Aries energy, I like it. You could be attracting an Aries. There's Virgo energy here, so definite Virgo energy. Again, Taurus, Libra, Leo energy, Aquarius. So you could be attracting any one of these signs, or you could be connecting with any one of these signs. But I feel like if things have been kind of like, stagnant in that area, you're gonna start feeling some movement. Fiery climax, okay, some heat, some warmth, something stirring up a little bit. But I also feel like you're really just taking action towards your creativity more and things that you love to do more, because it was like all work and no play before, no nonsense, all business, right? But now you're like, you're wanting to do both. You're like, well, can I do both? And you had to nurture yourself into that mindset of being able to do both, to allow yourself to do both, to enjoy it. So you're getting a lot of fiery energy there as well. You're starting to fight for things that you love to do, fight for what you want, in terms of, your passions, your creativity, what you really want to do. Big Aries energy, taking a lot of action. Nothing is yet set in stone is at the bottom of the deck. Nothing is yet set in stone, okay? So don't feel like where you're at right now is where you're going to be. You're in a transitional phase, so things right now are just moving along one step at a time, one day at a time, and everything is not going to look how it was looking yesterday or how it looks today in not that much time. You know what I mean? Things are going to definitely move. Aries season could definitely see a lot of movement for you. Okay, so, and I follow sidereal astrology, so Aries season would be more so end of April, beginning of May. And so around that time, you could definitely see a lot of movement happening in a creative venture project that you are wanting to work on or starting now. And also probably like in your love life. Okay. I hope this was helpful. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you like what you saw. Check out the description box below for my website link and also my donation options. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time.